Yo, 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 yo. Yo, yo. What's good with it? It's the homie Mac. Music, art, culture, knowledge. Each one teach one, peace and love. I appreciate all the love and respect that y'all have shown to this channel. It is growing exponentially. I appreciate the love. But yeah, this is another session of Mac Minutes. Y'all know I like to go all over the place. I like to talk about politics, religion, sports, history. You know what it is over here. We nerd out at Mac TV. Thumbs up, give me the likes. Thumbs up, give me the likes. I need the algorithm to feel me, man. So hit that like button. Comment too. Let me know what you think. Today I will be talking, tonight rather, live from the Dogon. I will be talking about football, specifically college football. Clearly, I'm a Michigan fan. I got the Blake Corum jersey, the Blake Corum Rose Bowl jersey, when we beat Alabama last year, and eventually went on to win a national championship. I think, specifically, I want to talk about the SEC. I personally feel like the SEC's reign of dominance is over. I don't think, and I'm not trying to say that there aren't any good SEC teams. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that there's not talent in the SEC. The SEC is stacked, it's replete with talent. What I'm saying is, when I say dominance, like how they went on a run, Florida's winning the Natty, then Alabama's winning the Natty, then LSU was winning the Natty. Like, no, that's done. There will always be teams in the SEC that are competitive and that will be vying for a Natty. But at the end of the day, NIL has become the equalizer. SEC they've been paying players. Let's keep it a buck. Probably since the 80s. SEC been giving, matter of fact, I know a dude had a friend that played at UGA. He was getting the $200 handshakes. If he made a big play, he would get deliveries. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not knocking it, because I think the kids should have always been getting paid. But what I'm saying now is, those blue chippers, those 5 stars, those 4 stars, like those elites that were going to the SEC because they know they was going to get some bread. Let's keep it a buck. And I'm not saying non-SEC schools weren't paying, but I think the SEC was way more aggressive in how they were taking care of these boys. Okay? You are a damn lie if you think Nick Saban had no knowledge of players getting paid. Come on now. But again, I'm not knocking him. The NCAA has basically been have made athletes indentured servants, damn near slaves. Whenever you have 18, 19-year-olds that are taking care of mortgages for administrators, coaches, yeah, they need some type of compensation. And don't miss me with they're getting education crap. No, and I value education, I do. But I'm saying, let's not act like quid pro quo, that's balanced. I think, my sister went to the University of Tennessee. I remember her talking about how a lot of these academic departments, were actually funded by the bowl money. You win a bowl game, you get X amount of dollars, you divvy that up amongst the conference, and then you divvy that up amongst your school. So some of that money will go clearly to like salary for the coaches. What else? Excuse me. It'll go to other departments within the school, athletic department, what have you. So yeah, I think these kids have been getting played. They've been getting played, and they should have been getting paid. Now let me be clear. I can't reiterate this enough. This is not SEC hate. SEC for the past 10, 15 years has clearly been the superior football conference. I will never deny that, okay? I'm just saying now with NIL, NIL has become the equalizer. You got Duke. Duke just gave a quarterback $8 million to leave Tulane to come to Duke. And another thing is, that I think the SEC's talent pool is going to work against it. Like, why would I go to Alabama? Why would I go to UGA if I'm a 4-star, 5-star, and I'm I mean, these schools have 5-stars that are sitting on the bench. You know, it's like, why would I languish over here or, you know, constantly be neck and neck, having to split time, or maybe, you know, not getting any time at all behind this 5-star when I could go to another school and get a better shot at playing time and get bread, get money. You know, I just feel like things are balancing out. Like, these kids know, okay, you know what? I could go to UGA, I could go to Alabama, and I could sit for a year or two, maybe even 3. Or I could go to another conference, a Power 4 school, got the resources, got the money, and I could be the man. I mean, come on, you know? So I'm saying between the NIL deal, everybody's pocketbooks are open. Heck, I'm a Michigan fan, clearly, as I stated earlier. We just spent $12 million on the kid. You know, and another thing I want to say, like with the Big Ten, specifically Michigan, Ohio State, like more so Michigan, a lot of the alumni and the boosters, these dudes are captains of industry. Not some old, I got a parking lot or I own a car dealership. I'm not saying that that's, you know, you can make money doing that. But I'm talking about CEOs that are head of Fortune 500 companies. Larry Ellison didn't go to Michigan, but his wife did. And he's the second wealthiest man in the world. And he opened up his checkbook to get an athlete for Michigan. You see what I'm saying? Again, the scales are balanced. There's a shift in the sports universe, specifically in college football, in the college football space. Yeah, and again, I'm not saying there will always be an SEC team that will be in the mix. But if you had told me that the SEC wouldn't even be would be under 70% in their bowl game wins, I wouldn't have believed you. This season, this current playoff season, playoff / bowl season. The SEC is 7-5, and they're at like, let me see. Out of their 12 games, they're 7-5, and I believe they're sitting right at 58%. Tennessee lost to Ohio State by a lot. Oklahoma lost to Navy, a service academy. What else? Let me see. USC, a Big Ten school, beat Texas A&M. Michigan beat Alabama. Illinois beat South Carolina. Like this again, I keep saying this, but the scales are balancing. And that's not a knock on. It's not even necessarily a knock on the SEC. It's just everybody's. The playing field is more even. Again, NIL has balanced things out. Heck, if you would have told me that kids from SEC schools would be transferring to Michigan consistently in numbers and droves, I wouldn't have believed you. Heck, Michigan, we just got Justice Haynes coming in. We got a lineman coming in. I can't remember his name. He went to Belleville, played with Bryce Underwood. He committed to Michigan, D lineman. A linebacker from University of Georgia, he's going to Michigan. So the scales, again, I keep reiterating that. I can't put enough emphasis on that. The scales are balancing. I think there are things that need to be relegated more with this transfer portal. I do think there needs to be some type of regulation. I do think at some point there's going to be a salary cap on NIL deals. I know that's coming. But yeah, it's looking like, honestly, it's looking like Ohio State may win it all, or even Penn State. Ohio State just beat the brakes off of Oregon. Texas just beat Arizona State in a close game. I personally think Ohio State is going to run the table on Texas. But we'll see. I think Penn State had an easy route through the playoffs. But I think Penn State will make it to the finals. We'll see, though. But yeah, get your money, young men. Get your money. Get your meal ticket. Take care of your family. The scales, again, are balanced. And then with this new rule where now you can play 2 years at a JUCO and still retain 4 years of eligibility after that, oh, that's a game changer. And now you're gonna have kids, well, not even kids, you have dudes that are gonna be 26, 27 playing college football. And it's gonna be harder for the high school kids. They're gonna have to probably go to prep schools like Hargrave or Fork Union or whatever, or even go to a JUCO, because I'm looking at it as a coach. If this dude is not Lamar Jackson, not 5-star, not like that dude, why would I recruit him when I can get a dude that's older than him, more physically mature, more experienced, coming out of the JUCO? So I think it's going to be harder for high school kids. I think they're going to have to grind even harder. But yeah, that's just this whole minutia milieu that exists within college football, college sports period, is very interesting. I know Larranaga, the basketball coach at University of Miami, he just retired because he said, you know what, this is too much. I don't know how to navigate NIL. So he's very candid with that. Nick Saban, and some people may think I'm Stretch Armstrong reaching it, but I think he retired because I don't think he wanted to deal with it. He wasn't going to have the pick of the litter anymore. Everybody's pocketbooks are open. Who would ever think that kids would be leaving Alabama like this in droves? To go to Big Ten schools, go to ACC schools? Like, what? That's unheard of. So, yeah, I think Nick Saban saw the handwriting on the wall. Like, it's going to be a little bit harder. And I think, I'm not sure if he liked the idea of kids getting paid in excess this much that haven't even played it down. Because I think Nick Saban, I definitely respect him. I think he is a football purist. So, yeah. But yeah, I think that the reign of the SEC, where they just winning it every year, every other year, I think that's over. Me personally, I think the SEC and the Big Ten should leave the NCAA, create their own league, and basically it would be the Big Ten would be the NFC, the SEC would be the AFC, and it would be. I know that's like, oh, that's professional sports, but yeah, we're there now. They're not amateurs anymore, and I think that the rich are going to keep getting richer. And there's going to become more tiers within college sports. So that's why I'm just kind of feeling like NCAA, the SEC and ACC should shoot the SEC and Big Ten should shoot the deuces and start their own league. That's just me. But yeah, each one teach one, peace and love. It's the homie Mac. Go Blue, hell to the victors. Signing out from the Dogon.